hanging with Zach.
TV shows. They're awesome. I'm not gonna do that intro again. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been on a bit of a TV show binge on this channel recently, and I'm gonna continue it with this video. I'm planning on doing a video talking about some of my favorite shows of all time later in the next year. In it, you'll see some of the usuals: The Office, Community, Avatar: The Last Airbender, but you'll also see some oddball picks, some sleeper hits, and hidden gems. And I don't think any show fits the description of that more perfectly then Zach Stone is gonna be famous. If there was a show that was somehow more ahead of its time and underappreciated than Community, it was without a doubt this show. It was a small little gem that aired on MTV for one season in 2013. Yes, you heard that right. MTV. It stars my favorite comedian, Burnham, as an ambitious high school graduate who wants to, as it states in the title, become famous, and it doesn't matter how he does it. Using money saved up from previous summer jobs, he hires a camera crew to follow him around and document his summer escapades so he can sell them to a production company when he becomes famous. Each episode sees Zach attempt to become famous by being an expert chef, or acting in an indie film, or making a sex tape. The premise is simple, and it uses that simplicity to go to places that other, more complex shows could never reach. But let's get into why I love this show so much. And let's start with probably the most obvious reason. The show is so goddamn hilarious.
This is called Rules Aren't For This Guy. Hit it, Greg. Rules! Rules! Your rules! They aren't for this guy!
Why is it so short?
It's a ringtone, sir. So they're a little shorter than your standard songs. Only 22 more to go.
Burnham is probably the smartest celebrity working in Hollywood right now. He has a very good sense of comedic timing and good writing. If you aren't sold, just watch Inside or 8th Grade. This show just blows those two out of the water in terms of comedic factor. Every episode has at least 3 laugh-out-loud moments, and are attributed to both Burr's excellent performance as the hateable, yet empathetic Zach Stone, and the small visual gags like camera movements at the right time and comedic framing all help to make the show such a delight to watch from a comedic angle. This show has no right being this funny, especially for MTV. Being done in a mockumentary format, people are gonna naturally compare it to The Office, which I don't like, but they do share similarities. I mean, let's see, a lovable and hateable protagonist, the use of camera crew as a character, perfectly placed censorship.
Stay calm! Wait! Everybody calm down!
Andy, seriously, come in. Get out of my kitchen, mate! Get the out, you little You don't know what I've been through.
Zach, language.
There are a lot in common between these shows. In fact, I would go as far as to say that this is just as funny, and at times, even funnier than The Office. And this is coming from a die-hard Office fan.
This is about sex, which I've had. Who else has had sex here? Give me a hey yeah. All right, so
Hey,
we're
yeah.
this pretty good. Now, really?
You can never be too safe when driving a vehicle, all right? That was a stop sign.
We can't do this.
Do what? What?
My ex-boyfriend could be watching this right now. He's a drug dealer from the inner city, and if he finds out about us, he'll kill
Are
you.
you serious? Guys, pack it up, all right?
No. Susan passed away last night.
I don't know what that is.
However, laugh factor is not the only thing that this show has going for it. Many episodes show that lying beneath that immovable urge to become a celebrity, Zach has insecurities about himself and his life behind the camera. The show has a lot to say about modern day fame and celebrity, showing how Zach's thirst for it is a result of his insecurities, and shows how he copes with them by wanting to be loved by people for being someone that he is not. Few episodes have these slower moments of visual storytelling as we see the true emotional state of our main character when the cameras aren't on, and Burnham's excellent performance, both as Zach on and off the camera, help reinforce this narrative that a lot of people can relate to, especially in modern times. The final episode is extremely heartfelt and ties the season-long arc together in a beautiful way. Overall, this show does the #1 thing that I need a show to do well: have good pacing. Every episode slaps. There is no other show that I can say that about. Even other short shows like Fleabag and IT Crowd have some stinkers, but this show is pure, certified, 100% killer, 0% filler. Not a minute of your time is wasted, and every episode has great memorable moments that will be stuck in your head for weeks to come. Zack Stone is Gonna Be Famous is one of those shows that is too good to exist. By all intents and purposes, this show should not exist. It's such a shame that it flew under the radar and got cancelled after just one season, because the last episode ends on a cliffhanger, and the potential for future seasons was absolutely through the roof. However, like the Beatles say, you can't always get what you want, and while it would have been great to get more seasons, what we have right now is 12 episodes of some of the freshest, smartest, funniest television you will watch. Unfortunately, the places where you can watch this show are very few and far between, but if you ever get the chance to watch even just an episode of this show, please do, because it will be well worth your time. I promise. Zack Stone, out.
It's Friday night, we're feeling alright, so let's get drunk off of alcohol. Take off your pants, dance, 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 cause we're young and we're never gonna die.
That's great. Play the rest of that.
That's it.
That's the whole song.